Hello, 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 and welcome back to Portia Vaughn Chats. I am so happy to be here today, and I'm so happy to talk about this topic, you guys. I have been sitting on this for months. I know I'm jumping on the MrBeast bandwagon, but I promise I've been wanting to cover this for months, not just to defend him, but to kind of level the playing field because there are some good things and there are some bad, but I just want to get into it. So, the first thing I have here says that people will pray for your downfall, whether you are good or bad. If people see you climbing to the top or sitting at the top, which Mr. Beast currently is the most subscribed to YouTuber on the planet. So he's very successful. When you're on the top, people want to see you fall, whether you're good or bad. I cannot speak on people's personal situations with Jimmy. All I can see is what I see on the internet, and everything you see on the internet is not real. And we already know that. But people are concerned with this. Number one, his influence on kids. People say that they have concerns about the influence Mr. Beast has on his young audience, particularly the portrayal of wealth, fame, and his illegal lotteries. But kids know more than we think they think or think they know, you guys, because of the internet and other kids, obviously. A lot of guys are very sarcastic and make like inappropriate jokes and things like that. The parents are not always there to monitor everything your kids are consuming content wise. So these illegal lotteries, it's not just about like jokes and stuff like that. They're trying to get kids to buy products so that they can potentially win an iPhone or win cash or something like that. And they're saying it's illegal, but don't they put toys in like cereal boxes and cookie bars and Willy Wonka and stuff like that? Don't they do that for kids? You get like a toy or and you try to get the coolest toy. I know Jimmy started a new one where he has like these things that you open and you gotta catch them all. You know, they almost remind me of Pokemon. Like you gotta collect the different little toys that he has, and you don't know what it is until you buy it. So you really want to catch them all, and there's one that's like very limited, like they only made 100 or only made 1,000. So you may not get that one, you know. So you got to go buy everything until you can get that one, and it's exciting. I think kids like things like that, even if you don't collect all of them, even if you don't catch them all. It's just fun to participate and have that possibility. I know that people say it's illegal, and even in one of his videos, he was like, "Hey, this might be illegal, you guys. Like, is this legal? I don't know if what we're doing is okay." But they continued to do it anyway. I don't know if they have stopped now or not, but I am waiting for them to address that. I don't know if by the time you are consuming this episode, if it has been addressed or not, but I'm looking forward to that because I'm just curious to see regarding everything what they have to say, the Mr. Beast team has to say. Number two says they have excessive sponsorships. Critics argue that his content is heavily reliant on sponsorships, which can feel intrusive or detract from the authenticity of his videos. You guys, come on. Sponsorships are amazing. Sponsorships are how a lot of these creators can create. I want sponsorships. I've never had a sponsor a day in my life. I would love it, especially for my music videos. I do all of my music videos and my songs and everything by myself. If I could have sponsors, I could have better gear. I could have better locations. I could pay to like film in public, you know, because you have to have like a license or something or whatever. If it's a personal business or private business, you have to get permission to do all those things. And I'm interested in not just filming in my apartment complex. I really am. I promise I am. But it's like that fear of how much are they going to charge? What if they say no? I don't like rejection. I wish I had someone to help do it for me or a sponsor that could just give me the funds to do it. And then I could make even more entertaining music videos. But on my little USPS post office salary is not going to happen because the cost of living in DFW is high, you guys. So it's definitely not going to happen. But sponsorships are amazing. Tell me, if you were offered a sponsorship to do whatever it is you enjoy, even if you're not releasing content on all of these, you know, like Facebook and YouTube and Insta, TikTok, if you're not even releasing content on those things and whatever else we have, if you're just trying to start a business, how happy would you be if someone gave you free money to do it? Not like, oh, this is a loan, you have to pay me back. Or not even, I want 10% of your business. They just give you the money for free and say, there you go. Just tell people I gave it to you and tell them about my one little product. Wouldn't you do it? I mean, come on. It's free money to help accelerate your career and what you're doing just to pretty much give someone an advertisement. So I believe in sponsorships. Even though I have never had one, I do believe in it. Number 3 says over the top challenges. Some people believe that MrBeast challenges and stunts are a bit extreme and unnecessary, raising concerns and safety. And the message they send to young viewers is not good. Okay, now I do remember MrBeast like calculating. He looks at his analytics, you guys, so he knows exactly who his viewers are. He said most of his viewers are actually teenage boys, but not like the young like 5-year-olds and 8-year-olds. It's like 17, 18, 19-year olds is like a majority of his audience, which makes sense because they want to be like him. They want to grow up to be like him. And they are like watching him, not just to consume his content, but to take notes. So whenever we see this extreme, these challenges and stunts, I'm intrigued. I click and I watch, and I'm not a teenage boy. I'm a grown woman, okay? But it's entertaining to me. If instead they were setting a Lamborghini on fire, they were sinking a Toyota Prius in a pond and then pulling it back out, that's boring to me. I would not really be interested in that video. But watching someone fight to get their money and protect that Lamborghini and, get all these products and stuff, or jumping from this little platform to that platform, and if they fall, they lose $800,000. That is interesting to me, and it's fun to watch. It's exciting, it's thrilling, and I don't know, the possibility of it one day being you is also fun. I mean, it's just entertaining to watch, you guys. So I understand that sometimes they are hurt. They are, like, I don't know, like their physical health is jeopardized during these challenges. But when you sign a waiver and sign up for something that is risky, that is the risk that we take. Yes, being on a MrBeast video should be like being on vacation. It should be luxurious because he is the most subscribed to YouTuber. He should give gifts at the end of every video. You get a gift, you get a gift, you get a gift, just to participate because I appreciate you. You get a gourmet meal. You're not going to be eating peanuts and, and edamame. You're going to be actually getting like a nice, I don't know, Jimmy John's sandwich or something. That is actually a great meal to be on a MrBeast episode. But as far as the extreme challenges go, because I get off sometimes, I start going on a little rant. But as far as the extreme challenges and the stunts, I believe it's fun to watch. I do enjoy watching like those ridiculous challenges, not just on YouTube, but even on like MTV and America's Funniest Home Videos and ridiculousness. I like to watch stuff like that because it makes us laugh and it gives us something fun to enjoy. Number 4 says his focus on money and materialism. It's not good for kids. Says there are complaints that MrBeast content emphasizes material wealth and extravagant spending, which might not be a positive influence on his younger audience. Now, some people do live minimalistic lives, and I admire them so much because even some of these people are millionaires. They have the ability to buy a mansion and have all these cars, but they choose to live a minimalistic lifestyle. Admirable. It won't be me. If I go on a MrBeast video and I win $1 million, I'm buying a house and getting out of this 1-bedroom apartment, not because of like a luxurious lifestyle, but because I need more space. If you could see my apartment right now, it's so cluttered. And even though I clean it today, it's messy again tomorrow. And I have all these hobbies. I love music. I love singing. I love songwriting. I love creating videos. I love photos. I love recording voiceovers and all these different things. And they do need their own space so that my wife isn't frustrated tripping over everything. Harvey, my dog, trips over everything. Even I trip on it and stump my toe, and I'm just like, criminy. Like, how can I get a house so that I no longer have to trip over all of these things? So the luxurious lifestyle, it is actually fun as well. For some people, the people who are minimalist and choose not to desire that, that's beautiful to me. the people who feel like they can never accomplish that, so they're just not even going to try, don't give up. If it's something that you believe is possible, go for it. But don't just go for money. Figure out a reason why you want to be there. Is it just because of the luxurious items? Or do you want the success because you're offering a service to people and you want to, reap the benefits, go on vacations and be able to have clothes that aren't torn? That's a good reason. Have food on the table. That's a great reason. So living that lifestyle and promoting that lifestyle, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing. I don't like whenever people with money try to be too relatable. They are relatable. They still have depression and anxiety, mental disorders, mental illnesses. They do still suffer with weight loss and weight gain. They do still go through normal things, haters and critics, and they are normal in that sense. The only difference is they have money, but they shouldn't pretend to not have money to make us feel better. So promoting that lifestyle, it's actually fun. Like if there is a MrBeast video and he's like, the first person to run to the back of the wall wins $1. And that's the whole video. Who's going to watch that? We like to watch it because we want to see someone succeed. We want to see people get that money. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Number 5 says environmental concerns. Okay, I get it. So whenever he did like the fireworks thing and he lit all those fireworks, that was such a cool video and I really enjoyed it. Or when he's like blowing up stuff like the Lamborghini, setting it on fire and things of that nature. You guys, there are so many other fires going on the planet. I know they're like, why add to it just for the entertainment? But we click on it and we watch it. His videos get millions of views. So there are people out there that enjoy that content. And that's the audience he's catering to. He's not catering to the people who dislike it. He's catering to the people who like it. He's not there to be a fan. He's not there to be a fan of everyone, but he's also not there to make everyone a fan of him. He wants the people that are really interested in what he does to watch. Number 6 says perceived exploitation. Some believe that his philanthropic acts, while generous, can come off as self-serving or exploitative, using charitable acts primarily for content and views. That is why it started, you guys. That is very obvious. And I don't think that's a bad thing, honestly. Now, hear me, please, please, please hear me out, okay? I started watching MrBeast back when he was counting to 100,000, not 10,000, 100,000, because I scrolled past that 10,000 video, I don't know how many times because I wasn't interested. But when I saw that he was counting to 100,000, I was like, excuse me, you mean this little boy sat in his room and did that? Why? Why would anyone do that? So I was interested. He reeled me in with that video. And since then, I have seen him grow into what he is today. But even when he started giving away money to like homeless people and random people on the streets, I'm like, is this boy crazy? Why is he giving away $10,000 to this rando on the streets? Come give it to me. I'm a subscriber, boy. Like I would actually think like that. Like, why are you giving it to random people? That's so nice and cute. He did it for the views. He did it because remember PewDiePie. That video wasn't for nothing. The reason why he did that video is because he was coming for PewDiePie. He wanted to overcome him and become more successful on YouTube because that was his goal. He saw someone at the top. He didn't want to bring PewDiePie down. He just wanted to come up over him, you see? And that's how he became so successful. His goal wasn't to grab the rope and yank PewDiePie down to the ground. His goal was to get on the ladder and climb higher than PewDiePie and look at him and be like, hey, I surpassed you. That's what it was about for him. So to say that it is just for views and that it's primarily for content, that's an obvious statement to me. I'm like, well, duh, what else did you think it was for? They're like, well, if he was really a good person, he wouldn't put it on YouTube. His main goal in life, and I'm so sorry to say this, and this might come off as bad, but to me, I really don't care. His main goal in life is not to change the world and make the world a better place. His main goal in life is not to feed the hungry and help people to succeed in their lives. His main goal in life is to become the most subscribed to YouTuber and to be on the top. That was his main goal. He accomplished it. So now I'm sure the other goals are falling into place. Now that sounds a bit selfish, but that was his goal, you guys, okay? So, because that was his goal, yes, people have received free cars, people have received free houses, people have received free money because of Jimmy's goal. Without that goal, I feel like I'm about to cough, but I don't want to edit this. I might have to. But without that goal, those people would have never received what they did. So I'm sure they're grateful for him. People are like, oh, well, he's trying to play God. No, he's not. He wants to be the number one YouTuber, not God. Okay, there is a difference. So even though his charity may be partially in vain, I believe he really does enjoy it, but that is not his main goal. The sooner people realize that, the sooner they will understand the mastermind that Mr. Beast really is. Number 7 says repetition of content. There are opinions that his content has become repetitive, with similar formats and ideas being reused, leading to a lack of originality. I think that reusing content ideas is good. Think about it. People upload vlogs. Every single episode they upload will probably be a vlog. Do people complain about that? No, because their channel centers around vlogs. Some people, upload like make a beat with me videos, and every single video you see their DAW, their digital audio workstation, whether it is Logic or GarageBand or FL Studio, Pro Tools, they have it up on the screen, and then you can see them making the music. Well, every single video is the same format because that is what they do. Mr. Beast may have 4 or 5 formats, keep your hand on the car the longest, or, you got like the Squid Game style video. You've got like these acrobatic, you got to do all this American Ninja Warrior stuff to win the money style videos. And then you've got being lost at sea and going into the cave and all these other cool videos. So it's okay to reuse that idea and have different settings. It is okay. What do you think movies and television shows do? What is he supposed to have an infinite amount of ideas, if I can get my words out? Is he just supposed to have a different style video for every single video? He found what works and he uses it to his advantage. The people that are envious are just upset because they can't get to that level. He does have a lot of copycats that are not on his level because he's the number one subscribed to YouTuber. So of course they're not gonna be on his level. He is the only one that's on his level right now on YouTube. So yeah, when you think about it like that, it's like he found what works and he does it. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Number 8, clickbait titles and thumbnails. Some viewers feel that MrBeast videos use exaggerated or misleading titles and thumbnails to attract views. It works. If it didn't work, then we could complain, like skip past the video if you don't want to watch it. But we click. Why? Because it reels us in. The idea of the thumbnail is not to show you exactly what the video is about. The idea of the thumbnail is to bait you into clicking on the video. Because no matter how good the video is, if this person you've never heard of just has a blank black screen on their thumbnail, or they just have a still of them like moving and, just the auto-generated thumbnail from YouTube, most people would not click. But whenever you take time to actually create your thumbnail, I don't even think his thumbnails are clickbaity. I mean, yeah, if he's like in the mouth of a shark, we know that he did not get eaten by a shark, but I think it's actually a good thumbnail. Kids might think he actually got eaten by a shark, but his target isn't kids because kids don't have money. His target would be teenagers and adults, people that actually work for their money and have jobs and stuff like that. That is his target audience, people that not just spend money, but, like buy YouTube Premium because he gets paid for YouTube Premium. They click on ads because they actually are interested in what the ads have to offer. They want to see what is this product this advertiser is selling. That's what I mean by that. So I think that the titles and thumbnails are actually great and it works. You see where he is today. So I don't really see why that's a complaint. Number 9 says potentially staged reactions. Some viewers question the authenticity of reactions and emotions displayed in videos. Okay. So imagine you give someone $1 million and they're like, okay, thank you. That is so boring for content. His main goal is not to give this person $1 million. What fun is that? His main goal is to continue climbing the YouTube ladder, to continue getting views and subscribers, to continue making more money so that he can put his money back into his videos, because that's how he started off doing. He would take all of his earnings from one video and put it into the next video. Like, what if he lost it all? But he didn't. It worked. It worked. I don't have the balls to do that. I wouldn't be able to pay my rent. So yeah, the way that he strategized his content creation and distribution is very wise. So for someone to be like, "Oh, gee, thanks. I appreciate you so much." That's not going to garner as much views as like, "Jimmy, thank you, Mr. Beast. This is awesome. I absolutely love." I'm not really expressing the excitement like I would because I don't want to peak this microphone. But, like something like that would even be better than, "Gee, thanks. I appreciate it." Like I said, the idea isn't to give a random person $1 million. The idea is to generate a reaction from the viewers from him giving a person $1 million. Point blank, period. Number 10, content focus. Some viewers feel that his focus on expensive giveaways and grandiose challenges overshadows other meaningful content like the philanthropic videos. Those videos are on a totally different channel. I'm going to be honest with you. If he uploaded them on his MrBeast channel, his main channel, it would tank his channel, not like tank, like he'd fall down to the pit, the bottom of the barrel. He's only got one subscriber like he did whenever Ava Chris Tyson was his very first subscriber. It's not like that, but it wouldn't be as exciting because honestly, a lot of people that are interested in the challenges and the giveaways are not interested in watching him build wells and build houses and stuff like that. I watch some of those videos. I am subscribed to that channel, but I don't watch all of them because they're not as exciting. And I'm just being honest. Do you want me to lie and say, "Oh yes, I watch every single video on Beast Philanthropy"? Beast Philanthropy. I wanted to say Beast Philanthropic. Beast Philanthropy. But I don't. So I'm not going to be dishonest with you guys. I'm going to tell you like it is. I don't watch all of those videos because they don't intrigue me like the main channel videos do. So I think that content focus is fine. Number 11 says influence on content creation. Oh, here we go. Critics argue that MrBeast, his success with extravagant videos has led to a trend where other creators feel pressured to produce similar high-cost content. Okay, so the copycats. He didn't tell people to go be like me and copycat. He chased PewDiePie. He got where he is by chasing somebody else, climbing up the ladder instead of pulling the rope down, like I said earlier. But other people trying to be like him, they're not trying to surpass him. They're trying to replicate. They're trying to copy. Jimmy created his own style of content creation. And so, he did start off gaming, he would do his voiceovers over his games and stuff, but he found his own strategy because that wasn't allowing him to take off the way that he wanted to. So now, it's like he figured it out and other people are trying to just copy and paste, and it doesn't work that way because Jimmy's style of content creation also comes with his image. It also comes with his face. The channel is called MrBeast. People call him MrBeast. They call the other people the team. They have names, but they are the MrBeast team. So yeah, I think the copycats are not necessarily, some of them might be in it for the philanthropic, videos and stuff like that. But I think a lot of them are probably after the money. They see how successful he is, how many subscribers he has, and they want that. So they're like, copy MrBeast so we can get famous. Copy MrBeast so we can get rich, instead of copy MrBeast so that we can help people. Copy MrBeast so that we can do this. Using his strategy, it won't work because now people are frowning upon it. But I believe his strategy was very smart. So anyway, number 12 says pressure on participants. There are concerns that the participants in his challenges might feel undue pressure or stress, especially in competitive or high stakes situations. Of course they do. But it's like, you sign up for it. Now, this is one of the bad ones. This is where I cannot defend Jimmy, because if someone needs their diabetic medication and food, give it to them. You have to have a heart. Even though you're climbing to the top and you're trying to get your success and get a good video, do not just allow people to get sick and have to be hospitalized from being on your, I want to say on your show, on your whatever show, on your episode. You got to take care of them. Being on a MrBeast video, or in it, not on it, being in a MrBeast video should be like being on vacation. Even if it is challenging, people should still be taken care of. They shouldn't be treated like peasants or like mere competitors. You know, you should be very grateful to have them there because without them, I don't feel like Mr. Beast would really have a channel because people want to see what he's doing for us. Oh, there's another one of us getting the money. There's another one of us doing this competition. Look at all those people that have an opportunity to win. You know, people like to see that. But if it was just Jimmy and his family and friends, it would not be as entertaining, period. Those videos can come in every now and then, like The Cave, that was the most recent one at the time of filming this episode. The cave video was actually really good. The editing was amazing. I was like, kudos to whoever you hired to do this because, honey, that video was so beautiful to watch. It wasn't even about the cave. It was just the colors and the audio and the video. It was just amazing. That video was really good. But the pressure on his participants, now that you know that there's a lot of pressure, don't apply if you don't want the pressure. But at the same time, Jimmy can also do a little bit more, and the team can do a little bit more to accommodate them, to make them feel more comfortable, to make them feel more excited to be there. It should be one of the best experiences of their lives. They shouldn't be going home talking about how traumatized they are on YouTube. Like, I was in a MrBeast video and I'm traumatized for life. It shouldn't be like that. People should be like excited, like I was in a MrBeast video and it was awesome, even though I came in 58th place, you know? So yeah, let's work on that, please. Number 13, transparency of philanthropy. Didn't we already talk about transparency? No? Okay, some viewers question the transparency and long-term impact. Oh yeah, they were like, the wells aren't gonna last forever. They're gonna dry up. Honestly, even if they only have water for 10 years, having water for 10 years is better than having water for 0 years. They're like, oh, well, they're going to have water for 10 years and then the well's going to dry up and then they have to go back to walking all that long way to go back and get the water. And it's like, he never said he was going to make your life good forever. Now, people are trying to put him in the place of God. God is the only one that can change your life forever. You can give a person $1 billion and their life still may not be changed forever. You know why? Because they could go and spend it all and give it all away and lose it all and be right back on the streets where they started off at. So you can't impact someone's life. Only each individual person can impact their own life forever. Do not give this guy that much pressure. He does not deserve that much glory. He is a YouTuber trying to make money, trying to get, more subscribers. And in the meantime, he is helping other people come up and live a better life, but that's not his main goal in life. It could be, maybe I'm wrong, but from my perception, just little Portia looking from the outside, looking in, it looks to me like he was chasing success and he was chasing being the most subscribed to YouTuber and he got it. And that's what it looks like to me. Everyone else that gets to reap benefits from his content, they are just, good for you. You pretty much got paid to be on the channel. So that's what that is. You won $1 million. You got your pay. Now go. Like, I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. And if you fail, I'm sorry you didn't win, but sometimes he can still give away little bitty prizes or thank you gifts or something like that just to make them feel like they still left with something. They didn't leave empty handed because then that makes them sad. Give them $100 gift card or $500 gift card. You got the money, do it. But at the same time, his passion in life, as far as I'm concerned, we have to ask him and let him speak for himself because we don't have that matter of fact answer. Only Jimmy does. Only Jimmy can say who he is today. We may have witnessed who he was in the past from the internet, but we never saw completely into his life like his mom or his girlfriend or his best friends would see. We only know the persona MrBeast. We don't know him as a person. We can watch his interviews, but we don't really know who he is on a day-to-day basis because we don't hang out with him like that. So he can speak for himself on that. Okay, so let's just move on because I can't keep talking about something I don't know nothing about. Number 15, content pace. Some people feel that the rapid pacing of his videos with constant action and high energy can be overwhelming or exhausting to watch. It is not. Now, let me tell you why. For me, okay, this is an opinion. Every single person that watches his videos has their own opinion. Whenever it's high pace, I get excited. And yes, people are like, oh my God, who's going to win? What's going to happen? But he always brings it back to a calm. It doesn't just stay from beginning to end intense and high energy, because that does get exhausting, and people will click off because it is overwhelming. But the way that he does it, he has professionals that actually helps him to structure his videos and even script parts of the videos so that it flows beautifully and naturally and we don't feel overwhelmed or anxious for an extended amount of time. Now, the people who do feel that way, it may not be the best content for you to watch, but there are millions of us that can keep up with that pace. And we do appreciate the pauses and, the calm moments of the videos. It is high energy, but that's his style. And I think that it's fine. Number 16 says potential for burnout. There are concerns about Mr. Beast's own well being and the sustainability of his production schedule. When you're a person like Jimmy Donaldson, you don't really care about burnout because you're reaching a goal. You're going for something. You're not just trying to do it just to do it. He has an end goal in mind, and that is to do this for life. This is what he does. This is his career. This is what he breathes, what he eats, what he sleeps. This is everything for him. That's why he got to the top, you guys. And those of us who don't understand it, I understand it, okay? But those who don't understand it, they may see it as like, oh, he's overdoing it. He's pushing himself too hard. But to him, the way that his brain works, he could even push himself harder. The only reason he doesn't is because his family and friends are concerned and he doesn't want to hear their mouths. But he gets away with the amount that he's doing now. But I'm sure he would go even harder, you guys, because when you want something bad enough, you do everything in your power to achieve it. Of course, you try not to hurt people. Of course, you don't want to, like unalive anyone. That's terrible. We don't want that. But you like work as hard as you can. You do what you can with your own body, with your own brain. It's not about other people. It's about you and your success. And you do what you got to do to get there. And hopefully for most people, it's in the best way possible. But some other people, they will step on toes to get where they want to be. But like, take me, for instance. I love making music. I love making videos. When I'm up, baby, I'm up. So I don't care if I sleep 4 or 5 hours. I'm going to be creating content because I want to do that. That's my passion. Getting my songs distributed. I have so many that I'm sitting on. I need them out there. That is my biggest passion in life, is my music. So yes, I'm going to not get as much sleep as my wife. I'm not going to watch as much television as my wife. I love watching Netflix. I love watching Hulu. I love, love, love binging on YouTube. But when I've got my mind set on some things that I want to do and I've actually mapped out like a schedule for myself to adhere to, I'm not going to sit up and watch 8 hours of TV a day. I could be working on my videos and my music for those 8 hours and then maybe, open my phone and watch YouTube for 30 minutes or so. But my wife, when she comes home, she showers, does what she needs to do, and she's sitting in front of that TV until she falls asleep. I can't do that because I have goals. I have things I'm trying to accomplish, and it's not going to get done if I'm just sitting on my butt doing nothing. It's not going to do itself. AI could create my videos for me. I could put my face and my voice through a little machine and say, create me 365 days of content in a click of a button, and then I don't have to lift a finger. But I like when it's authentic. I want it to be the real me, So yeah. Number 17 says he may be sociopathic or narcissistic. Some viewers feel that his larger than life persona and content might lack genuine authenticity. What does that have to do with being a narcissist? Genuine authenticity. Now, this is crazy because I did use ChatGPT to help me come up with some of these ideas, and then I retyped it. But I wonder why I didn't edit that one, because being a narcissist, it doesn't really have anything to do with authenticity. If somebody has NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, or even, I don't know, is it SPD, no, I think sociopath is not the actual medical term. There's an antisocial personality disorder, I believe is what it's called. If people have that, that is a medical diagnosis, something that you cannot control. So even if he is a narcissist, that's not a bad thing. People say it like it's a bad thing, like, oh, he's such a narcissist. That's not something you can control, you guys. It's in your brain chemistry. It cannot be healed. So we need to have more compassion for people who are like that. I don't know if Jimmy has antisocial personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder. I don't know if he has those conditions, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, and this is embarrassing for me. I don't know why it embarrasses me. It just does. But I have bipolar disorder. And people think that it means, oh, well, you're going to be smashing windows and holes and walls and yelling at people and screaming and punching. I've never done that in my life. So I don't know why people think that just because you have a mental illness, it means that you have to be crazy, in air quotes. Now, a lot of people who talk like that have disorders and illnesses themselves. They just haven't been diagnosed. So I feel like we need to have more compassion as humanity. If you haven't seen a psychiatrist and your psychiatrist told you you have no anxiety, no depression, no narcissistic personality disorder, no OCD, no nothing, you're just perfect, you're just a normal person is what they say, then good for you. But you still shouldn't be putting other people down. But if you've never stepped foot in a psychiatrist's office to be diagnosed, you have no room to talk, baby, because you could have all the illnesses that you over there criticizing. You could even be a narcissist yourself. Some of the people that I've come out as bipolar to told me that they believe they have those same symptoms. It's like whenever the winter rolls around, I don't mind the cold, but I love the snow. Okay. But I feel this depression come over me, and I express it as sadness. I cannot control it. I can walk out that door with a smile on my face. Hello, how are you today? I hope your day is good. But on the inside, I feel this overwhelming depression, and it's in my brain. It's not something that I can just say, I'm happy, and then it goes away, because it's automatically there. And when I'm hypomanic, I'm super hyper like I am now, and I can just go on and on, like on few hours of sleep. I am very happy. I've got this crazy smile on my face. People often ask me, what am I taking? What am I on? I'm just hypomanic. And it's like everything is beautiful and everything is happy. And I have so many racing thoughts, and I just want to get everything out, whether it be through my songs or through my videos. I just want to release everything. And it's not something that I can control. So for someone to tell me to just, oh, well, she's just bipolar, that's actually insulting, because for one, you could be too, or they could be too. And for two, who are you to judge something that I cannot control, something that life dealt me, something that, yes, I can help. I can help with the symptoms, but I cannot completely change it. So to say that he is narcissistic or he's a sociopath, I feel like that's not fair to him, because those are things, even if he were diagnosed with it, he cannot control. 18, impact on smaller creators. Critics argue that MrBeast's massive success and resource-intensive content makes it difficult for smaller creators to compete or find their niche on platforms like YouTube. MrBeast cannot stop anyone from becoming successful. Just because he's sitting at the top doesn't mean people won't find your videos to be entertaining as well. It's like, for me, people love some of my videos, people hate some of my videos. But if people click on a video and they're not interested, they're going to click off. So the algorithm will learn who likes your content. And if it's not getting out there, they always say replace it with the algorithm, replace audience. The audience doesn't like my video. The audience isn't pushing my video out there. The audience isn't allowing me to grow, not the algorithm. And I'm guilty of saying algorithm, you guys. I am not innocent. But at the same time, it's like, we blame other people he built himself up from the ground, like in his bedroom, built himself up to have this empire, to have his own building, to have his own brand, to have his own businesses. So for us to look at where he is now and compare ourselves to him is unfair to you. It's unfair to me, because you have to look at where he was, where he's been, not just where he's at. And you have to imagine what all it took for him to get there too. So with his little 1 video a week or 2 videos a month or whatever his content upload schedule is right now, that's not going to help all these thousands of people that are uploading videos it's not going to hurt them. You know what I mean? So like, after you watch that 1 20-minute video, what are you going to watch next? So it does not hinder smaller creators from growing. The smaller creators like myself just need to create better content. Okay. And then the people will watch it. So that's what that is. So number 19 says controversial collaborations, controversial collaborations. Some viewers take issues with certain individuals MrBeast has collaborated with or hired. Oh yeah, because of their backgrounds and things that they have done. With Ava Chris, they were best friends, you guys. And not only that, they were kids. People are going to make mistakes, and those are some big mistakes. And I agree, nobody should be doing that. But at the same time, it's like if people dug up your past and found things that you did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and judged you from then until now, don't you think they would find some bad things? If you're older and you're in your 80s or 90s, if they go back 80 years, do you think they're going to find some bad things in your past? Of course they are. Some things that can be held against you for sure, because nobody is perfect. No, you should not be speaking sexually to underage people. That is awful. You should never do that. But people feel like those jokes are funny. People are like, oh my God, that's such a funny joke. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And kids crack those jokes with each other. And sometimes we just don't develop mentally fast enough to realize that that is inappropriate, that you shouldn't be doing that. And there are also people out there with mental illnesses where they cannot control that. Even if they're in their 50s or 60s, some of them get help, some of them don't. I wish that everyone would get help, because that is not okay. Definitely get a psychologist. If you need to, get a psychiatrist, and allow yourself to receive the help that you need to have a better state of mind and to be healthier, to live a better life and to be a better person, not just through medication, but through therapy, even meditation, like whatever is your thing, figure it out, find it, and do it. I love meditation. I love medication. I love therapy. I am all of the above, baby. So whatever is for you is for you. If you are against, modern medicine, then don't do it. But at least have a therapist, someone that shares your same beliefs and, genuinely wants to help you. They're not just there for the money. They want to help you because it's therapy. So you want someone like that. And the last one here says, there's only one way to go whenever you're at the top. This is an untrue statement. I did hear a lot of people say this as well. There are more than one directions. I don't know if I just phrased that properly, but you can continue to go up when you're at the top. You don't realize that. But say you got 300 million subscribers, you could have 500 million subscribers. So you're still going up, you're still at the top, but they're saying like you can't go anywhere else but at the top. You can stay at the top so that you don't have to go anywhere. You can go left, right, up. You've got so much space. Imagine this guy gets like, say, 800 million subscribers and T-Series now has, 400 million. They're so far away from him. That gap is so huge. He could drop some subscribers and still be at the top. He could continue to go up. He could take a pause and just chill there on a beach, sitting at 801,000 subscribers. 801 million subscribers, So there are more than one directions. There is more than one direction, maybe, but either way it goes, I want you guys to challenge yourselves. Whenever you look at someone else's life, if they're more successful than you or more beautiful or, whatever, they've got the job of your dreams or the man or woman of your dreams, I challenge you to not give them negative energy. I challenge you to just focus on yourself and don't focus on other people. Don't pray for someone else's downfall, because that may backfire on you. And the universe and God are always listening. In my opinion, I believe in both. So you got to be careful with what you think and what you put out into the universe, because it might come back to bite you. So I'd say just give peace, positive energy, and love, and wish the best for yourself, and don't worry about other people. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace. Good day.